If you sustain an injury as a player, which keeps you out the team for several weeks, several months, it can be a daunting reality as a player that you're not going to play, you're not going to train, and there's a huge and emotional component to that for the player. The recovery is not often just a physical recovery, but it is a mental recovery too. The disappointment of possibly he's been training all off season, waiting for the season to come, and gets an injury, and now he can't compete, can't practice with the team. It can be an emotional downer for any player at any level. It's important as a coach that you recognize that, and that often your focus is on getting your starting lineup ready, but it's important to spend time with that player and tell him that he still plays a vital role in your team even though that player is injured. And how do you do that? Well, the first thing is that even if a player is injured, for me personally, I think it's important that he still dresses for practice, puts his sweatsuit on, he should be at the training ground, he should be there visible to the other players so he feels part of the team. That he's not just showing up in his street clothes and a pair of jeans and a t-shirt, that he does show up in official team uniform, practice uniform, sweatsuits, whatever. It's important that that player attends practice for several reasons. One, you need to make him feel like he is part of the program still, even though he's injured. That particular player needs to know that he has to keep updated on all the information, the progression of the team, what's important for team tactics, how the team tactics are evolving during the season, what his role will be in those team tactics when he is ready and prepared to come back into training. If he just misses practice during that period, whether it's 2 weeks or 2 months, he's not going to be on the same page as the other players in terms of preparation, tactical preparation, etc. The other thing is encourage him to be part of the team in terms of helping out. You could be a volunteer assistant coach, helping out with the equipment. And that's a great opportunity for him to show his servant leadership in putting the team before himself and helping out in any way that he can. Make himself indispensable. Players can help pick up equipment after the practice is finished. They can stand on the sidelines or sit in the sidelines and encourage the players and help motivate the players in practice. They can be part of it. Encourage that injured player to speak up after a practice and ask him what he observed. So he really feels like he is still part of the team, still contributing to the team in some way, whether it's in a locker room, helping motivate players, encouraging players, but staying connected is important. That player has to be connected to the program, and also he has to know that he's still valuable to the team regardless if he's playing or not.